In my last video, I said, oh, I'm gonna have to play Haxorus. I already know I'm gonna play Haxorus. I already know that's gonna be my deck for Ranked. But Ranked was closed at the time, so I wanted another way to test Haxorus out in a competitive setting. And then, the perfect opportunity arose. BEC's new set party. BEC, or Blazing Executor Crew, hosts a new set party tournament every time a new set releases in TCG Pocket. So just after the release of Mega Shine, they held this tournament, and I decided to join using Haxorus. Now, you should already know if you read the title or thumbnail, but I lost pretty bad in the tournament, so if you came to see me win a tournament, this is not the right video for you. But if you're just here to see me have fun in a tournament, then that's exactly what I've got. So the story of the tournament starts the night before. I registered for the tournament, and I needed a deck list. I already knew I wanted to use Haxorus, but I had some difficulty in finding what Pokemon would work best to support Haxorus. Haxorus needs 3 energy to attack, 2 of which being different types, meaning that if you get unlucky with your energy zone and only get one of the 2 energy types, then you just can't attack at all. And even if you get very lucky, 3 energy is still a lot for the current meta. Some of the best EXs in the meta, such as Suicune EX, Mega Altaria EX, and Bellibolt EX, all have attacks that cost only 2 energy. And the Pokemon that don't have a 2 energy attack have some other way to get energy, such as Shenpao EX having Baxcalibur, Magnezone has Magneton, and Hydreigon can power up itself. So with all those tough meta threats, I need a way to safely build up Haxorus no matter how long it takes to get that 3 energy. Eventually, I got to the conclusion that I need a very tanky Pokemon with a lot of defense that's able to stay in the active and take hits while I add energy to Haxorus on the bench. I was torn between 2 options. Oricorio, which is completely immune to damage coming from EX Pokemon, but it only has 70 health, meaning it's very vulnerable to non-EX Pokemon. Or Snorlax EX, which has over double the health of Oricorio and heals 20 health at the end of each of your turns. But Snorlax's health can be chipped down by the best meta Pokemon, and if Snorlax gets knocked out, the opponent gets 2 points as opposed to the 1 point they would get for knocking out Oricorio. So the decision was between a completely impenetrable wall, but only for some Pokemon, or a Pokemon that can defend against everything, but is just okay at defending. Eventually I chose Snorlax EX because I figured that it would be better to have a wall that protects against everything, no matter what I go against. But defense isn't the only sacrifice that comes with using Snorlax. Snorlax's attack and retreat cost both require 4 energy, and with Haxorus needing all of my energy, it's unlikely I'd be able to get enough energy to attack or retreat with Snorlax. And no retreat means I don't have a way to get Snorlax out of the active spot. And with Snorlax being an EX, it's not a viable strategy to let it get KO'd and give up 2 points just to move something to the active spot. So I needed a card that can somehow get Snorlax out of the active spot. And I knew just what to use. Ilima is a character in Pokemon Sun and Moon, but more importantly for this video, Ilima has his own card in TCG Pocket, which lets you take damaged colorless Pokemon from your side of the field and put it straight into your hand. This is the exact card I need to make Snorlax usable. When Snorlax gets damaged too much, I can just put it right back into my hand, and if I decide to place it back down on the bench, it'll be back to full health. So now I have some cards chosen: the Haxorus Evolution line, Snorlax EX, and Ilima. Now I just need some more cards to fill out the deck. Iris was an obvious choice because she's the only reason Haxorus is useful in the first place, and Rare Candy was an easy decision because it lets me evolve Haxorus without even needing a Fraxure in my hand. Then I decided to add a bunch of cards that let me draw more cards, such as Professor's Research, Copycat, and Poké Ball. Lastly, I added Cyrus and X-Speed. Cyrus is very important for any deck in tournaments, because in some cases it can literally be the difference between winning and losing a match. And X-Speed was included for if I start with an Axew, so I can easily retreat Axew to bring forward Snorlax. Now that's the entire deck explained. I have the image of the full deck on screen. I also have the deck in its entirety in the description for you to use. Now that I had the deck, I wanted to test it a bit before going to the tournament so I can understand how to best use Haxorus. My goal was to get 3 wins in a row on expert difficulty random battles. My first game went well and I was able to KO Machamp quickly, but in the next game I was defeated by an Articuno. I tried again and lost to a Giratina deck. Haxorus didn't seem very good, but I kept trying. Next I faced off against a Mega Charizard deck, which was comprised entirely of shiny Pokemon. I still don't know how rare these shiny battles are in random battles, because they seem rarer than the usual battles. But after I was able to quickly KO the Entei, the next game was against the same deck. Shinies and everything. If anyone knows how rare getting 2 shiny battles in a row is, then let me know, because I'm really curious. Just like last time, I quickly KO'd Entei and won again. Now I had gotten 2 wins in a row. I needed 1 more to reach my goal. Next battle was against a Mega Scizor deck, and I lost. Haxorus wasn't even able to get 3 wins in a row against bot opponents. Maybe that was a bad sign for the tournament, but I decided to stick with Haxorus anyway. Then I submitted my deck list and went to bed, trying to get some rest for the tournament tomorrow. Okay, the tournament just started. Oh, I'm so nervous but so excited. This is gonna be so cool. Check in. Okay. They're playing Mega Slowbro-Mantike. Okay, I'm nervous. First match. We're already beginning. Okay. Okay, not the best start with just an Axew. Oh my goodness. Do you get an X speed? They have Cyrus, but they don't have Repel or Sabrina. So I am safe to hide behind Snorlax for a bit. I used to doing live commentary on battles, because I mostly do the commentary after, but like this one, I decided I'd record it live. Okay. With this deck, it doesn't give me a ton of options, you know, for stuff to do on a turn-by-turn basis. Oh, that's not good. They hit all 3 heads. That's 60 to the bench. Oh, I think I have to end turn here. This is really bad. I don't think this first game is going to me. I'll be honest, this wasn't the best deck I could have chosen. Oh, and they hit 3 heads again. Of course. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's game 1. That's game 1. GG's. Maybe it's not good to go up against Mega Slowbro because of the bench hitting that can deal a lot of damage. That was a really bad start, but honestly I wasn't expecting much out of this deck. It is the start of the set, so I'm not gonna get the deck right the first time. Like maybe in a bit the trainers the players will get more used to how to use these cards, and then there will be better Haxorus lists. But for now I'm just running with pure experiment. I'm running just pure experimental right now. Hey, at least we have Ilima. We have an Ilima. That is a good sign. Okay, they already have their Slowbro. Okay, but this is what Ilima's for. You get rid of that Snorlax, put up the next Snorlax. Then we place down our original Snorlax. And then next turn we'll have the correct energy to use Haxorus. Oh, and they hit 3 heads again. That's crazy. I was thinking about using Slowbro, but I only had 1 of the Slowbro. I sadly don't have a second Ilima, so we are gonna have to take a knockout on Snorlax here. Now that I think about it, A Rocky Helmet could be a good addition for something like this, because it would add, like, damage. Because chip damage is something that this doesn't have. All it has is the big damage from Haxorus, and relying on only that is bad. As shown here. Relying on purely Haxorus is not a sustainable strategy. Yeah, okay, that's round 1 loss with a 2-0, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I'm not here to win. I'm here to have fun and use Haxorus. That's the first game. And the round timer's still 25 minutes. I think I'm just gonna pause the recording and then I'll start it back up when next round starts. Round 2, begin. Yes. Check in. Opponent is playing Belly Bolt and Oricorio. I am so nervous. They have Sabrina. Oh no. They have a Sabrina in their deck. Sabrina kind of ruins me if I don't have two Snorlax, because then they could use one Snorlax to their Master Ball rank. Okay, this is not gonna be easy. They're not even using any of the new cards from the set. I thought the whole point was like we're celebrating the new set. I'm not really that like against them. It's just it is how it is. I am scared for this match because I think it is going to be another 2-0. Oh, they have Oricorio. Oh, they have Shiny. That's cool. That's a cool Shiny. That's a cool Shiny. Yeah. It's also not really gonna do much because it's not like I'm attacking with my Snorlax anyway. I'm just using it as a body blocker. Except they're probably gonna get all 4 energy required to get their Belly Bolt up to maximum damage. I don't have a Haxorus or an Ilima. This is not looking good at all. Because if I had Ilima, at least, I have a chance to pivot out of my Snorlax. Oh, maybe this is proof why you shouldn't build decks that are super reliant on one specific supporter like Ilima. Okay. Yep, they already have 4 energy, so the moment they get Belly Bolt, they're gonna be doing maximum damage. I still have neither a Haxorus nor an Ilima, and it appears they don't have a Belly Bolt. If they did, they would have been doing damage to my Snorlax already. I need both a Haxorus and an Ilima, but like, you only draw 1 card per turn, so it's not like I'm gonna get Haxorus and Ilima in one go. Also, I'm checking the deck list again. I'm checking my opponent's deck list again on my screen, but like, no one's running Mesagoza. I was hoping people would, because I was literally thinking like, okay, if other people are running Mesagoza, I don't have to put one in my deck. Oh, this is so bad. I don't have an Ilima, and they don't have damage on my Snorlax to let me use Ilima in the first place. How many cards are in my deck? 11? 11? Oh, I'm not gonna draw Ilima. Oh no, this match is so over. It appears they're drawing nothing and I'm drawing nothing. If they just had a Belly Bolt and they like KO'd my Snorlax, then I'd at least be able to bring Haxorus up. But like, they don't have Belly Bolt. Please give me an Ilima off this. Yes, okay. At least I have an option to pivot if I need. Because they're not able to take out it, they're not able to take out the Snorlax in one hit. unless they have a red. Which, checking their deck list again, they don't have red, but they do have Giovanni and Training Area. And if they have both Giovanni and Training Area, that's not good. Because they could also do that damage. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna use these to thin the deck. Just thin the deck out, get some discards. I'm getting desperate. Please do damage to my Snorlax. Please do damage to my Snorlax so I can Ilima and actually play the game. They have 0 aura. They have a shiny. That's cool. Do they not? Do they seriously not have Belly Bolt? Getting so many steel energy. Or actually, it's metal. It's called metal in the TCG, not steel. Steel is for the video games. Metal is for the TCG. Oh, okay. They brought up the Oricorio. Finally, they have Belly Bolt. Holy crap. I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that. That is genuinely so peak. Oh, I can't do 160. I just realized I can't KO Belly Bolt in one hit. Because I can't do 160 damage. Oh, I should have put a Sabrina in this so I could bring up the bench. Because I can only do 150 if I have this, if there's this many benched. And the only way I could do the 160 needed to KO is if they place down a... Okay, so that's basically a game over. If they're knocking out my most energy heavy Axeris, I don't really have a backup. This is a really bad deck. I should have switched to using a baby Pokemon. I know that now. Yeah, this is not good. I wasn't prepared for Belly Bolt. This match is going on so long since we both didn't get anything we needed. I just have to cycle until I get my Haxorus. I think I just lose here. Yeah, this is like... They have so much energy at this point. It's already like over. I don't have really an ability. Oh, that's cool. I like that full art design. I'm about to get destroyed, but I like that full art design. Oh my gosh, my Haxorus was my last card in my deck. But like I don't have a chance to retreat since I used my both my Ilimas, so like that's just game over. I should have checked Belly Bolt. I thought Belly Bolt had 150 and I was like, oh, I can KO Belly Bolt. I can actually KO Belly Bolt. I can't KO Belly Bolt. I got 1 point. I got 1 point. It's better than I can say for my other matches. Holy crap, this deck is bad. Oh, this is bad. I'll give a thanks for the battle. I'm starting to regret my deck choice. But it's fine, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. At least I'll get a decent video out of it. Probably. Now if I get a win, that would be a good video. Hearing that, TCG Pocket, give me good luck, and that'll give me a good video. Okay, we're starting match 2 off badly. Like, what do you mean I got Fraxure and Rare Candy? I don't have a single Axew to use them with. They have 0 aura up at the start, which is just genuinely a bad thing to see if you're going up against an electric deck. Let's see, they already have something that can attack next turn. I'll place it on the benched one so I can Ilima it back, maybe? I don't know. This is not good. I just gotta accept this match is cooked. because I picked a bad deck. Yeah, they had the good idea to Copycat. They're gonna place down Tadbulb because they probably got that off the Copycat. I knew it. I predicted it. Of course I predicted it. No way I get, like, a win off of the fact that I Ilima back into a powered up Snorlax and then I'm able to attack with Snorlax. That would just prove... that would just prove what I'm saying. This is a bad deck and I made a mistake. Can I get Axew, please? I'm desperate for Axew. I need Axew, dude. Even a Copycat. I need a chance at getting Axew. At least I got research. At least I got research to possibly pull something later. Oh my god, I got an Axew. Holy crap, finally. Okay, I have Fraxure and 2 Rare Candies. But the whole point is Rare Candy takes the place of Fraxure because it takes the place of the Stage 1. They're gonna KO my Snorlax and I don't have stuff to rebel against it. Let's at least see if I can get a Haxorus. There we go. Second Rare Candy. It's not like Haxorus is gonna be able to do much damage to Belly Bolt though. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay. That's another 2-0. Hey, that's 2 losses. 2 2-0 losses. I have not won a single round. Or I've not won a single match within a round either. But I've gotten 1 point. This is tough. But I'm having fun. I'm hoping I at least get 1 match win. I don't care to win a round. I don't need to win a round. I just want to win 1 game. Even if I don't, that's fine. I'm just having fun. I'm having fun. So like I don't care if I. Okay, checked in. Oh, they're also running Belly Bolt, Zero Aura, or Choreo. They're running very similar deck list to the last person, but this time they have Electric Generator, they still have Training Area. Okay, the opponent checked in. Okay, the opponent checked in, so we're actually gonna play. Oh my gosh, they were cutting it close. We're actually gonna play a match. I thought they were gonna miss their check-in, but no, we're actually gonna play. This might be a win for them because they are running the same deck as the other person. The other person did win against me, so okay, I have not much to talk about in this matchup currently because I don't really have much going on in the matchup because this deck is not a super big exciting thing. It's just wait because you have the big wall of Snorlax, so you just kind of just wait until you can do stuff. I didn't realize it's already at maximum power because they have 4 energy up already. The Belly Bolt deck is so fast to set up. Okay, if I don't get Ilima, yep. Okay, our first Snorlax gone because I can't save it, but that's okay. If I top deck Haxorus, we are, I wouldn't say good, but like we have a chance, I guess. If I top deck a Haxorus, we still probably lose, but like it would at least be pretty cool. Nope, we got Ilima. Okay, that's first game done. Bellybolt just sets up really quick, so it's not like I have much of a fighting chance, because Haxorus sets up really slow, which is why Snorlax is the partner I chose. Because you have to have something to cover for Haxorus while it's slow to set up. Hey, this is a decent start. This is not bad, because we have the Rare Candy, Haxorus, and then a Poké Ball to possibly get Axew. And then also Ilima to pull Snorlax out of the active if we need. So overall, a decent start. I'm thinking about it. I probably should have brought Mesagoza so I can not only get the extra Pokemon draw, but also discard my opponent's training arena or training area. It's so close in words. Okay, I already see there's 2 fighting energy there. That's not a good sign. And I didn't get Axew from my Poké Ball, which means I can't Rare Candy into Haxorus, which would have also been very helpful. Because TCG Pocket, everything's really based around going fast. So the best decks are the ones that set up quick and do a ton of damage. That's why, Solgaleo was such a big thing earlier in the meta, some sets ago, because it only needs 2 energy to set up. You can use Rare Candy to make it to get Solgaleo even quicker, and then also on top of that, it does 120, which is decent damage. So overall, stuff that just sets up fast and does a lot of damage is really the peak of. It's the point of TCG Pocket. The best deck set up quick, which is why Haxorus is not working out quite well, because it sets up quite slow. It sets up quite slow with the 3 energy cost requirement. Sadly, do not have enough energy to attack this turn, so I'm just going to bring in my next Snorlax EX to stall for a bit longer while I get the last energy I need, and then I can start attacking, but even then it's not enough damage to KO Bellybolt in one hit. Yeah, if I had Mesagoza, then I couldn't one-hit me with Training Area, so. Yeah, I'm learning. I'm learning for next time. I do, that's the thing. This is really fun. Even though I'm losing really badly, I'm having a lot of fun, which is, I'm losing horribly, but I'm having so much fun that, I'm definitely gonna bring Haxorus to another tournament. And also, it's basically guaranteed I'm not using Snorlax again, because this is both, really tough, but also not super, I don't know, there's not a lot going on in the match itself, because I'm just putting Snorlax up front to stall for Haxorus, and then I bring Haxorus out and deal damage. Oh, if I was able to get an Axew there, I would have been able to do a bit more damage. I think, Igglybuff could be a good partner for Haxorus, because it's Snorlax. I tried Snorlax, or I'm using Snorlax. I didn't just test it. I brought it to tournament. I picked Snorlax so it stalls out turns that you can get energy that you need. So yeah. But Igglybuff could also work because it's sleep. It's using sleep to stall rather than just relying on them not doing enough damage to KO your Snorlax in one hit. I don't know, maybe it's more to learn for next time. Okay, well, that was the game. There's still 20 minutes left of round 3, so I'm just gonna pause the recording again. Okay, it's almost time for round 4. We're like halfway through the tournament so far with 3 rounds done, 3 rounds to go. Still no wins for me. Still no wins. That's okay. I didn't expect to get any wins really anyway. Okay. It appears they're playing a Magnezone or a Choreo deck. That's pretty good. Okay. Bad start. Any Axew start is not a good start, because that means it's in the area of damage. It can take damage. I am hoping for something. I think a Fraxure counts as something. And another fighting energy is not good though. I'm going to need a Haxorus really soon. Okay, we did not get what we needed. And it's still another fighting energy. Keep getting just fighting energy, which is not good. Oh, and they already have their Magnetons. That's not good either. I feel like Magneton should have gotten a full art. It's such a, like, pivotal piece of all the Magnezone decks. So I feel like it should... Oh my gosh. It should have gotten a full art. Like, show how cool Magneton is for decks. Because they did, like... the full art, Florigato for Deluxe Pack. So they've proven like they are willing to do middle evolution full arts. It's just they're not doing that middle evolution full art despite how important it is to decks. Also another fighting energy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is not looking good. And another fighting energy. Like, I genuinely can't do anything if I'm getting away fighting energy. I'm just a sitting duck, I can't do anything. Because the thing is with Snorlax is like, yes, you get time to set up with the big wall protecting you, but like, my opponent's also getting all their time to set up. Because we both get time to set up, it's just mine is not giving me steel energy, or metal energy. I keep mixing it up, because it's called metal in the TCG. I said that earlier. You know, it would be pretty cool if I were to get a Haxorus, or a metal energy, or an Ilima. Preferably Ilima and metal energy. I don't really need a Haxorus if I don't have metal energy to use it with. Okay, never mind, they KO that. Hang on, if I still don't get a metal energy here. Finally, oh my gosh. There's a little bit of a chance. Not a lot. But if I top deck a Haxorus, I can bring up the Axew on my bench, use the Rare Candy. If I don't top deck Haxorus, yeah. Okay, there we go. Actually, wait, they didn't do damage to it. So I can't use Ilima to retreat. Oh, I think that was a smart play. Because I would have been able to use my Ilima. Ooh, okay. That's fine. That's okay. That's okay. We play next match. Okay, starting with just Snorlax is not good, because I need an Axew to actually do any damage. But I have Professor's Research to draw one. Dang it. Oh, they had to give me Snorlax there. Are you kidding? If I had Axew, I could have, like, actually gotten something set up with the fighting energy instead of just being forced to place it on Snorlax. There's the Axew. There we go. Now we can do something. Rather than just sitting around waiting. I feel like they're putting up Oricorio like I'm actually gonna attack with Snorlax, but I have no intentions of attacking with Snorlax. That's only if something goes wrong. Attacking with Snorlax is I wouldn't even call it a backup strategy. I wouldn't even call it a strategy. I'm not planning on ever attacking with Snorlax, really. It says the fastest I've set up Haxorus, though. That's nice. Oh, that they just revealed they have their second Magneton in their hand. Okay, Haxorus is actually gonna get a KO. It's been so long. Oh my goodness, since this has happened. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. Haxorus got 1 KO. Haxorus got a single KO. It's been so long since that happened. Okay, yeah, I think that's game over here. That was actually decent. It was not not a bad performance by any means. Just missing that last bit of damage to take out the Magnezone. Oh wait, I just realized the game's not over yet. I immediately went to like, oh yeah, that's the game. Game's not done yet. I still have a chance. Still have a comeback chance. I just realized, like, I was so dead set on, oh yeah, that's the game over, GG's. No, I have a little bit of a comeback chance. I don't think I'm setting up another Haxorus though. I think I can. You know, I kind of want to set up another Haxorus, but I could probably get some Snorlax KOs and win by that way. If they attack here, then I Ilima retreat. Or Ilima to like take it away and be able to use my secondary Snorlax. But if they don't attack, I start setting up the Fraxure and hope to draw a Haxorus. And they don't have a way to one-hit KO my Snorlax. So they're going to have to damage it at some point, which means I can Ilima it back at some point. Okay, if they're gonna pop up Oricorio, I'm just gonna set up Fraxure. Okay. And there's the Haxorus. As long as I don't get extremely unlucky, this is looking possible. Oh, they have an Ice Pop? Oh, they hit Tails. And they only have one Ice Pop. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. Oh, I was banking so hard on getting a steel or metal energy there. Dang. And I don't have a way to retreat that active. Oh, this is looking suddenly very bad. So if I got a steel energy, I could Ilima back. And then use the steel energy. But I don't have a steel energy. That game was actually looking pretty good till I got that fighting energy. I have to Ilima it back, or else they KO with Magnezone and win the game. And I bring up this one. Then we end turn. Okay, that was a good move on their part. Attack Haxorus's expected damage, that's 130. Okay, that's GG's. Oh, that was such a stressful game. Oh my goodness. That was such a stressful one. I had Iris in hand, so if they didn't have Cyrus, I would have been able to at least try. Because it would have had to be, like... They used Magnezone on Haxorus, so it would have been a coin flip on the game. But that's okay. Yep, that's round 4 done. Still no wins. I would show you rounds 5 and 6, but neither of my opponents in round 5 or 6 showed up. Because I checked into the match and they didn't, I was awarded 2 free wins. So you can update that win counter now. Now, with all 6 of the carnival rounds over, the top 32 players move on to Top Cut, and because of my lack of wins, I didn't qualify for Top Cut, meaning that's where my tournament journey ended. Was Haxorus and Snorlax a good deck choice? No. Did I win a single game? No. Did I have fun? Yes. Will I bring Haxorus to another tournament? Absolutely. Next tournament, I am definitely going to bring Haxorus again to see if Haxorus can actually get some wins, but that's for another video. That's it for this video. To the left is my video opening 40 packs of Mega Shine. In that video, you can see my first reactions to Haxorus and all the other cards in the set. And to the right is a video that YouTube thinks you'll like the most. So I'll see you next tournament.